Okay, She Slayers. So I know I talk fast, but today I'm going to be talking a little extra fast because I came up with a crazy, stupid idea rule for myself, and now we're in this together. So today I have with me Savannah. Savannah, I don't know how to say your last name.
It's Zechiel, like Ezekiel without the E.
Okay, like the Ezekiel bread without the E. Got it. So I've got Savannah Zechiel on with me today because I was thinking the other day, and I can't get too long-winded here because we only have 30 minutes, Savannah, about how many people say that they struggle with creating content. And I thought it would be a fun exercise to work with somebody who I know through Instagram, and we've talked back and forth quite a bit actually, who I know is really good at creating content, and to just spitball ideas for content rapidly. Now, some of the ideas will absolutely work. So we are looking at doing 30 ideas for the month of June, specifically June 1st through June 30th. And we're talking about 30 ideas back and forth, and to get kind of your juices flowing, because so many people think that creating content is more complicated than it is, and then they don't create content, and then they just sit and go like, I don't know what to say. So we kind of wanted to show you a little behind the scenes of what it's like to imagine and brainstorm content. So Savannah's a chiropractic student at Palmer College in Florida. She's entering clinic this summer, and she's the Peds Club president at school and incredibly passionate about family care and women's health. As a former University of Alabama Crimsonette, Savannah enjoyed taking the lead on the team's social media while also cultivating her own online community. While she loved posting pretty pictures with witty captions, she felt called to build something more impactful and sustainable. Savannah created a lifestyle blog to not only promote wellness and healthy living, but to inspire young women to get after it. She prides herself on authenticity and loves building lasting relationships with her followers. And today, she's very excited to be here to talk to you about content creation. So, woo!
So excited. And I got the coffee, so we're doomed.
We are so caffeinated. It is good. Okay, so quickly, before we jump in, here are the rules, people. So Savannah and I are going to go back and forth 1 through 30, spitting out just a random content idea that you can use on your Instagram, your Facebook, I don't know, those are kind of the line things. These won't work on TikTok because we don't know what's going to be trending in June. So I'm going to be representing a female chiropractor who, imagine that, who has a pediatric and prenatal clinic. And Savannah, you are representing a chiropractic student or kind of a brand new doc.
Yeah, I'm kind of representing someone who's trying to build their content before they go into practice. That way they can kind of rebuild rapport with the people that they're about to be practicing around, if they're moving to the area. And also promoting how I'm learning as a student and what I'm learning, and kind of sharing things as I'm learning it in school, just imparting information with people to kind of build, like I said, that rapport.
Yep. Perfect. So before I jump into my number one, what I'm going to say is that when I'm creating this content, so when I sat down to create this list, I put out 9 to 12 buckets, or what I call them. I've talked about it before on the show, where it's they're buckets that represent my brand. And I highly recommend that you do this for your social media, that you go okay, what does my brand stand for? And come up with 9 to 12 different areas. So before I say number one content idea, I'll just quick tell you my content, or what my buckets were that I chose for this game. Oh, and by the way, in order to get all 30 in now probably 24 minutes, we'll be talking quick. And if she's talking too much, I might just say buzz, and that means she has to stop. Because I said I was going to have a buzzer, but I didn't have one. So I'll go, eh. That's what I'll do. That'll be the annoying noise I'll make when you've been talking too long. Okay. So the 9 buckets that I chose as the pediatric prenatal chiropractor is just general family play. Number 2 is adjustment for gentle. Number 3 is our doctors are so smart and special. Number 4 is our staff is so fun and playful. 5 are just any kind of baby conditions. Or number 6 is any kind of pregnancy condition. 7 is stress conditions. 8 is how much we love our community. And 9 is educational. So the reason, like I said that is kind of when I got stuck. So, I started writing things down, and then I got to number 15 and I'm like, what should I do next? I looked at my buckets and said, oh, okay, what's a pregnancy condition? I could talk about a sciatica situation. So I'll start with number 1, and then Savannah, you'll go with number 2. Okay, so number 1, I took the easy one for June. I'm sorry, I stole it. June 5th is National Women's Chiropractor Day. So in this post on June 5th or before it, you would take a photo of all the female chiropractors in your clinic, whether it's just you, and you would say something about today is National Women Chiropractors Day, and maybe put some kind of like content piece in there about how like women in healthcare are like setting the stage for women to like find balance between like having a doctorate and having a family and being like great representation. And thank you to all the female chiropractors that helped build Dr. Jane into the woman she is today. Oh, my avatar for this is going to be Jane. That's what I decided. So.
I love it. That was good. I'm here for that one.
Yeah.
All right. So before I tell you mine, so some of my little bucket things are like promoting that I'm studying. I'm really big into family and pediatrics. I am kind of adventurous, so I like to travel and kind of get out there and outside. I like to create, so literally creativity is one of mine. Presence and authenticity. I really like to be present with my online community. I'm big about passions and getting after something that you want to like accomplish in your life. Obviously a little bit of military service, and then also lifestyle based on where I'm at right now. So I try to promote things to people who are my age, because that's just kind of who my following is. All right. My first one, I'm going to one up you. It's Call Your Doctor Day on second Tuesday in June. Yep. So you would probably want to post something like you at the front desk, or, your CA taking phone calls or whatever. You could do something really cute if you have lots of kids in your practice, like them on the phone. That would be something that you could post as the picture. The caption would be whatever you want it to be. I'd probably say Happy Call Your Doctor Day, but it would be a call to action. So you'd be asking your patients to call you in, or call you up, see if they can schedule an appointment. Hey, when's the last time you've been in? We miss you. Like, come call us. We'd love to talk to you today, and schedule an appointment.
I love it. I forgot to mention a rule. I know you know this rule. Dr. Savannah, chiropractic, soon to be Dr. Savannah, and I are not allowed to do Canva posts. So all of these, we're going to give you the recommendation for like what the photo would look like, and none of it's going to be a Canva post, because that's not what Instagram's about. Save your Canva post for Facebook. Okay. Love it. Okay, so my next one is going to be a picture of a baby that's asleep. And it's just adjustments so gentle that you can sleep through them. And so it's just making sure that, anytime we all have had it where the baby is sleeping, is usually a younger baby, on mom's chest or in the arms, snap that photo of you giving an adjustment to a sleeping baby. So.
Oh, that was super cute. Okay, I'm going to change mine up and change it a little bit. So I'm doing what's in my beach or pool bag. So sounds kind of silly, right? But because I'm not a doctor yet, I feel like it's something I can kind of like get the non-doctor people, wondering what I'm talking about, and kind of spread some wellness tidbits. So the caption would be exactly that, like what's in my beach bag and pool bag. Obviously, you can take a picture of you at the beach or by the pool, by the lake. You obviously kind of want the bag in it. If you have a like tote bag for your office, if that's something you want to market, you could totally throw that in too. And then you can talk about the importance of sunscreen, packing good family snacks, so talking about good nutrition for the summer. Also, if you have like a favorite momming book or like a good health book that you would recommend to your patients to read, that would be super fun. Something like, I don't know, Crunchy Mama, Beyond the Pill, or even if someone's just pregnant in your office, like Belly Laughs, you can't go wrong with that. So that's my idea.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. So number 4 is June 17th is National Eat Your Vegetable Day. So you might want to instead of going to Canva and finding a picture of like chopped vegetables, take a photo, have somebody take a photo at home of you like meal prepping and throw like, this is Dr. Jane's favorite go-to salad during the day, and even her kids love it. Link the recipe in the comments, or throw the link in your bio for that day, so people can actually click on it. But just like it's a picture of you prepping or whatever, but National Eat Your Vegetable Day.
Love it. I'm gonna go off food then. So I have backyard barbecue. So like emphasis on back, because we're spine doctors.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be really cool if, obviously with COVID, we have to, be careful about these things. But even if you just got your office staff together, or if you have someone in your family that has a graduation coming up, just go buy some barbecue, break out the grill, take a selfie with everyone, and make a back joke. And like this is just something to say, like you can always build off of like spine and back and all the funny like puns and everything. But I thought this would be fun just because it's summer and we like to barbecue. You could also do getting back together after all this time apart, backyard barbecue. That's
Yeah.
random, but
yep. Love it. Okay, I'm number 6 now, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. So around the idea of Father's Day, number 6 is a man getting adjusted and say like, we are not just a pediatric and prenatal clinic. We see a lot of dads in clinic too. DM us if you want a $10 coupon to give to your dad for Father's Day off a new patient exam. Always call out, like tell them to DM you. It's just an easier ask for them. People just like send that DM of like, hey, I'll take a $10 thing. So just a photo of like a guy getting adjusted and happy and saying like, yep, we do more than just mom and babies. It's a good Father's Day thing. So
absolutely. And any call to action in your caption helps you with analytics. So if they have to comment on something or DM you or respond to something in your story, that's always super important to kind of call your followers or viewers out to do. Okay. Mine, since we're doing dads, because, Father's Day. So the US Open is always in June. And unfortunately, things aren't happening right now. So I don't know, my personal dad loves to golf, so he can't do that, like watch the whole tournament. So something you could do is caption, do you want to up your golf game, ? And I feel like men would be like, oh, yep, I do want to up my golf game, because they're always looking to do this. So, but you could take your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, go golfing, or your girlfriends, gal pals at golf, take a selfie, stick the phone on the cart with a timer, do whatever you got to do. Everything on the gram right now is boring anyways, because it's just home pics. So if you can get outside, you can even just hit some balls in the front yard, but we want to make Instagram casual again. But if you're a chiropractor, you could talk about spinal rotation. You could also mention, if you're a student, about how you are like really excited about, if you're like super into athletics, how pro golfers and a lot of pro athletes have chiropractors. So you could kind of just touch on that a little bit. I like to go to golf tournaments too, so I'd probably use my own photos from that.
Oh, Rory McIlroy is my favorite golfer because he's filmed a Nike commercial getting adjusted by a chiropractor 2 times in it. Heck yeah. Okay, we don't have time. Okay, I do have to call out something amazing that Savannah is doing, that she's giving you the first line for a lot of these. If you are not aware that the very first line needs to be like a stopper, a showstopper. So she's giving you like that nugget that will get them to stop their scroll and actually click more. I'll be better prepared for next time. Okay, so number 8. Are we at number 8?
I think.
Oh, shit. Is June 20th is the summer solstice, so it's the longest day of the year. So something like, tell us how you are going to spend your extra long day. This would be a really great time to use like a more personal photo, like with you and your family riding bikes or camping or grilling. Again, I know that the temptation is going to be to just pull like a stock image of a family photo. But again, that's not what does well on social media. Like they know who Dr. Jane is and they know that chick ain't Dr. Jane. They want to see a picture of Dr. Jane riding bikes with her kids or grilling or whatever. But then throwing that, tell us what you're going to do with your extra long day, gets the comments. The comments tells the social media that this is a popular thing and to show it to more people.
Absolutely. Always post a picture of you. Everyone knows like you're lying if you're putting up a picture of someone else. They know who you are. You want to engage. And like, that's something I'm really big on, is authenticity and like making sure that your people know who you are. Okay. Speaking of being outside on the longest day of the year, yard work. So you could caption it and say, honey, do, but honey, don't overdo it.
Oh, she's good. She's good, you guys.
Okay, so this one, you would take a picture of like you doing yard work. You could totally make it like overworked and underpaid. So I noticed when I went and shadowed a doctor a couple of days ago that they had so many patients coming in super sore from doing way too much yard work. So like a lot of us haven't even been in the yard for the past I don't know, like year. So if you haven't done 5 hours in a day in the past year, then don't just overdo it. So that's something you could talk about is like, if you're sore, come see us. We know that you're kind of overdoing it right now, buddies. So, come on in, we'll take care of you.
Love it. Okay, so this is just a like very we're a fun clinic type of bucket. There's not a huge educational component, but it's just human. It's attention grabbing. So it would be something like have either your front desk or your doctor take a selfie with like a frozen filter. So there's all these filters that'll put like snowflakes or whatever on you. So snap a photo with like the frozen filter on and something like, did you know that Dr. Jess has not seen Frozen 2 yet? Okay, settle a debate. Did you like Frozen 1 or Frozen 2 better? Okay. They all don't all have to be educational. And like, that's where I'm like, this is just a fun piece. Do I think you should have an Instagram full of worthless posts like this? No, but it gets people trained to interact with your account. So then a week later, when you do put something educational and like send me a DM if you're struggling with headaches, they've already kind of broken down this barrier of responding to your content and they're more likely to.
Absolutely. Totally agree with that. And so my next one kind of bounces off that perfectly. So ask the practice. So the caption would be like, help, we need your input. So again, call to action, it like grabs people's attention. You can put something like warning or whatever. I don't know, anything that gets people to be like, oh crap, I got to stop my scroll. But so the photo would be whatever you're deciding on for the picture. Kind of like, or you could do like you pointing at the picture, kind of like Uncle Sam, like calling for help. But if you're a student and you're about to open a new practice or you're just like working on building things, you could pick out your future logo this way. Put up a little poll and get the people that are going to be your patients to go ahead and pick that out for you. It kind of gets them involved before you're at like in practice. Also, if you've got like a new modality you're bringing into practice and you're not sure if you want to do it or not, see if the patients would want it. Just put it up on your story or, whatever, just get their input. It'll make you feel better about dropping that money. And two, it'll help your patients like be excited about it. They know it's coming and they can set up appointments.
Yes. Okay. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14. 12? We are terrible at this. Okay, so this would be a picture. This goes along with the bucket of like, our doctors are so smart. So take a tool that you have in clinic, whether it is a wobble chair or the activator or the SOT wedges, whatever it is, and have a picture of your doctor using that or of the doctor using it with a patient and, saying something like, have you ever seen this laying around and wondered what it does? And then just go into the explanation. This is called the activator. We call it the clicker when a kid's around. This is what it does. So it's an educational component, but it's like, have you ever wondered what the heck this thing is? And then just explain it.
Absolutely. Love that. Something for students. So, we're all like kind of learning online right now. It's kind of weird. A lot of people have been graduating from chiropractic school, which is a huge feat, and they haven't been able to like celebrate and walk. So my thing would be to post a picture of, even if you like, so for me, I literally sit in bed right now to study. So at the end of this quarter that's coming up, I'm going to probably post a picture of me sitting in bed with my computer with the screen facing the camera, or like my books all over the bed, just to paint a picture, I guess. But just because chiro school is online doesn't mean it all just stops. And so this is to help promote that, like, yes, you're smart, you are adapting to what's going on. And it's kind of just, don't forget to like brag about yourself. No, you're not a doctor yet, but you are learning so much, and you want to make sure that you're like giving yourself the credit, especially because you're not around people right now to help cheer you on. So this also goes for like, if you're a doctor right now and you're doing some continuing ed, like, tell your patients. They're probably really excited about it, especially if you are like learning something new or a new technique.
Love it. Okay, so this next one, I figured it out. This is number 15. So the caption is, or like the headline is like, worried what your child will do while you're getting adjusted. So like, yeah, we all know ideally that the kid's also getting adjusted, but some parents are like, well, I don't have daycare or babysitting, so I don't know. So the picture would be like your front desk person playing with the child. Like a lot of times our front desk person will blow bubbles to like keep the kids entertained, but it's just along that idea of like, we're a fun clinic, your kids are safe here, our staff is amazing, and our staff's going to play with your kids while you get adjusted.
I love that. Okay, going off creativity, because that's something that I really like to do, is just pull something out of nothing. So this one could be, I think one of the days in June is take your dog to work. And so you could do this two ways. one, you could just, if you're a student, if you don't have a dog, or if you do, go borrow one from an animal shelter, take it for a walk, and post a picture of you palpating it or petting it. You could be like, God, I feel like God gave me 2 hands so that I could palpate 2 dogs at once. So that's something you could do as a student. And then also, like I said, take your dog to work. So you could post a picture of your dog in your clinic, like laying on top of you. You just, time it or have someone take it. And you can make the caption, Dr. like Dr. Vela. So my dog's name is Vela. So Doctor of Chiropractic Vela said to take a walk today and, bring the Tritos. So like something that says, the dogs are in the chiropractic office. And you can also say something like, you might hear a little pulp, like spelled P-H. I've seen that meme a couple times.
Wow. So I think that another thing I forgot to say that you and I had a previous conversation on is something that Savannah and I have noticed happening in social media because of COVID and quarantine is that like things really thoughtful, long paragraphs, long things are not performing quite as well as they used to because like people are on their phone so much and like they're just bombarded with like people's opinions and stuff. And so you might hear a lot of these things and think like, these aren't very thoughtful or educational, and realize that like right now, I'm not saying that you should always be this way, but when we're looking at the month of June, because that's what we're talking about, people just need some brevity and they want to see entertainment. They want to establish a relationship with you. So, yeah.
And I think patient education can be fun. And like, I feel like a lot of people get stuck on like, I have to explain to them the neurology behind this. No, they don't. Honestly, they don't really care. Just make it fun, make it entertaining, just bring joy to people's lives right now. Like that's what they need right now.
Yeah. People think they need to tackle everything in that post. And it's like, Instagram and Facebook is about establishing trust and they think they have to tell the story. And it's like, no, you don't. So,
exactly.
Okay.
You are.
Okay, number 17. So this would be if you do like a drive. So like we have a pregnancy help center in our town and say we're going to collect diapers for them. So like bring in a box of diapers type thing. This is a picture of us with all the diapers and saying like, so buy a bunch of diapers and pose with it and say like for the next 2 weeks, we are collecting diapers in the clinic to be donated to the pregnancy help center. There you go.
Love it. So philanthropic.
Okay. That's from my We Love on Our Community bucket.
Yep. I love that. That's awesome. Okay. And kind of going to the community thing. So you could pair up with a local ice cream shop. I know this sounds silly, but everyone associates ice cream with summer. See if they'll do a trade with you or give you some coupons to give out to the kids in the office. You could do it just for June only. So you could do the whole, I definitely would not do ice cream for ice cream pun relation. You don't want to like associate screaming with adjusting. But
you saved a bunch of people from some awkward posts.
Yeah, don't do that. But you could definitely pair up with someone like that's local. It gets them in their business and it also gets the kids in your office. And, I think you could take a cute picture of a kid. I would take a video of them reacting to getting free ice cream or something. Like you just can't go wrong with a natural, beautiful little reaction about sugar.
You know what I like there too is you opened up the world to video in it. So much of this, Instagram and Facebook are just prioritizing video. And I don't know enough about the neurology, but like video is performing so much better, even just like little 5-second clips on replay. So I would say, so that was number 18. Number 19 that I would recommend is a how-to video. And it doesn't have to be fancy. It really does not. But so let's say you're a pediatric chiropractor. You could show a how-to video on how to change a baby's diaper without putting a lot of extra stress. So many people like grab the legs and like pull it arch all the way up. So you can show them kind of like this like rolling technique or how to carry a baby carrier. But instead of just taking the photo of like, this is the proper way to hold the baby carrier, like do a video, keep it short and just like, hey, this is Dr. Jane. And I just, I see this all the time. People bringing in moms lugging in their baby carriers and they wonder why they are constantly needing to be readjusted and they're not holding. I just want to show you really quick this tip, hold it like this. Boom, great, there you go.
Nailed it. Okay, I have a video too. So you could do this as a TikTok. I know it got popular because of TikTok, but honestly, you could just make a quick little video. So you know the song, it's like feeling good, like I should. I can't
Yes.
sing. I'm gonna sing. Anyways, you could do a video of a patient walking out of your front door. You want to make sure that the name of your business is shown before they walk out. Just hashtag marketing. So they can be walking out with some sunglasses on, play that song in the background, and you could just say about something about like your patient just got adjusted and now they're feeling good like they should. So little funny thing to make people laugh. It doesn't have to be long. It takes like 5 seconds to make.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, that was number 20, I think. Oh my gosh. So anybody listening is like, these people cannot keep track at all. We're actually doing good. We only have 10 more to go and we have 12. Oh, nope, we have 8 minutes. Okay. So, all right. So this one is, ooh, what's that smell? Would be the like thing. And the picture is you basically you'd have a patient face up, your hands under their cervical spine. And you could even do like a double photo. So like a swipe right type of, no, swipe left. So the first picture would be like you holding the cervical spine. Second picture would be like the essential oil. And so it's like, we incorporate essential oils into all of our adjustments for the reason of more than they just smell good, but they're stress relieving. This is like Dr. Jane's favorite one that she uses. It leaves you feeling tingly and smelling good.
I see you hitting that stress bucket.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no bucket.
Okay. So mine would be Quarantoned Tuesday. So I would just literally caption that. You could just do a picture of you working out. You could do a live if you're comfortable doing that, of just a quick little home workout. I know people are really burnt out on that, but at the same time, it would get you in front of your audience and showing that you're super healthy too, because you've got to live by the way of chiropractic you feel. And then so you could do something also, if you don't want to do it yourself, you could do have your gym owner that you might do a trade with, have them do it on your Instagram, or you could take a picture there, and you could offer a free month membership if they'll allow you to do like a giveaway with them. So you could do like a membership giveaway, and then you could offer up like a free bottle of like really good protein you sell in your office. So that's just that idea.
Mm-hmm. So many people are afraid, especially of the workout, but then also like a video of it. So like, yeah, just a picture of you doing like 5 different exercises. Like it doesn't have to be a video if that freaks you out. But just like, here are 5 exercises to recover from diastasis recti, or, like, yep, things like that. Love it. And like oh my gosh, how-tos are really, really doing well right now. I think that Instagram is becoming like a Pinterest or a Google. Like people are looking for that. So it's really interesting.
It's fun watching it evolve during this whole time.
It really, really is. Okay. So number 22 is this little lady was not a happy camper, is like the tagline. And it's a picture of a kid in your clinic who has an interesting case story. What's great about this is the photo doesn't have to be them happy. It could be them making a funny face, and then tell the story of like when we first saw her, she, wouldn't poop. Now she's pooping, like tell a little bit of her story. I do think that specific stories about people, you can get away with longer content than like, so you could probably get someone to pay attention for 2 to 3 paragraphs if it's like, this little lady was not a happy camper when she first started. This is Lily, and she started with us at 6 months old. She wouldn't poop. She would scream, yada, yada, say the words, and then be like, now Lily does this and this and poops every day without a laxative, versus is if you tried just educating, like, did you know that chiropractic can help with bowel movements? Like people are like, next.
I like that one a lot. Okay, so mine would be so June 23rd is National Hydration Day. So you could caption it just like that. All you have to do is take a picture of you drinking from a water bottle or a cup, or if you use any supplements in your office that help with hydration, that would be awesome. And then you could just talk about, if you wanted to talk chiropractic, you don't even have to if you don't want to. Everyone knows that you should be hydrating, but you could talk about discs or just the importance of hydration overall in the body. So that one's a little quick one, but don't forget.
Okay, so number 23 is kind of back to the Father's Day thing, but this is a really feel-good one. Have each of your staff members snap just a photo of an old photo of them with their dad, and then upload them all in one post. So like, if there's 5 of you, just upload all of them into one post, multiple, and just have like the women of Smith Chiropractic are so thankful for their dads on Father's Day. Is just to feel good.
Yep, I love that. And I actually had an idea for that too. Just doing like a throwback Thursday. I'll give you another one because you just kind of hit this one, but like posting an old picture of the doctor too. So like the patients can get to know the doctor, something silly. Like for me, I'd probably throw back to a picture of me twirling like before a football game or something. So that way people are like, oh, she did that. Okay. June 3rd is National Running Day. So if you want to search out your local running club, I'm slowly starting to get into running. It's a struggle, but whatever, we're making it happen. But you could do a caption of like, where are my runners at? So people instantly feel like they have to comment, like, the little hand up. But you could do a photo of you stretching. You could just take a selfie of you finishing up a run. You could also do a before and after pic. So like you not sweaty and then you super sweaty. And then you could talk about as a chiro, like just the common injuries you see in runners, or you could post a video of some stretches you recommend. I know for me, my sport was baton twirling, which is super random. So I know I'm currently working on the best stretches and warm-ups for that specific sport. So I'll be posting that to my feed for my followers because that's who follows me. But yeah, it's free marketing. And if you tag a local business, they're most likely going to reshare it to their own page. So it's free marketing. Boom.
Yes. And okay, so this is an easy one. It's kind of a vague one, but remember Throwback Thursday and Flashback Friday. They're great opportunities. People love the like feel good things. So you could do this with so just how Savannah said of like, this is a picture of Dr. Jane from high school. Like people would love that. But another thing you could do is post a photo of a kid. So I just kind of did this with TikTok on mine, where like throw up a photo of you adjusting a baby and then like what they look like now. So like it's kind of that like
so good
Flashback Friday of like this little dude's been coming for 8 years type of thing, and have him getting adjusted now and him getting adjusted then.
Perfect. Okay, I have working from home. So your caption could just be like, are you sick of being at home? Same. Or you could do board in a house, and I'm in a house board. Photo of you sitting at a desk. I kind of did one if you need like reference a couple weeks ago. You can do ergonomics of working at home. So you could post that picture and then swipe for like a quick little video of 5 tips you have for sitting at a desk at home. So you could post a picture about like having good posture. You could do a good and bad picture to swipe to compare. I'd probably save it to stories as a highlight if you do a video, just for people to reference later.
Love it. Okay, so number 27, this kind of plays off the like tag a business and they will likely retag it. Picture of anybody on your staff holding like the container of all the like iced coffees or coffees for your afternoon shift, and just say like, thanks to Badger Brew Coffee, our entire staff is like now caffeinated and ready to serve you this afternoon. And tag them, and more than likely, like make sure you have that good plug in there, because when that business retags it, you want somebody who has never interacted with you to go like, oh, they seem like a cool clinic.
I love that. I feel like that's going to be me as a doc. Just constant coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is, you want to be careful with this one because I've seen a lot of things going on social media. I would probably stay away from like making really, aggressive statements just to protect yourself on social media. You always want to do that. But I would do #ImmuneJune. So you could make it like a series throughout the month, and you could just do a selfie, or if like you're doing something healthy to boost your immune system, you could post that. But I would just keep a hashtag going for the month. So you could literally do Immune June, since that's kind of a big topic right now with the whole coronavirus. But that would be really fun. You could talk about like gut health and nutrition, whatever it may be.
Yep, you incorporated supplement in there. Love it. And the temptation would be to just post a photo of the supplement. Nope. Nope. Okay, so this is my last one. This is number 29. Oh my gosh, I have so many more. Okay, I will say, the tagline, or like the first line would be true or false. It's okay to skip crawling. It's okay for a baby to skip crawling. And then it would be like false, and like go into kind of just a brief 1 paragraph thing of like how important crawling is for neurodevelopment. And then you know, again, this is where you're going to have a picture of a baby. You could have a picture of a baby getting adjusted. You can have a picture of a baby, but the baby needs to be in your clinic. I don't want a stock baby photo, but like a picture of the baby crawling in your clinic or walking in the clinic, whatever it is.
Love that.
Last one, Savannah, make it count.
I'm nervous. For that one, you could also do like a quiz. There's all these little story options that you can do. You could make it like a quiz for your patients. Like, should your baby be skipping crawling? Like, you know, make it a little fun thing for them, and makes it a little bit more interactive for them. So my last one would be a farmer's market, or just do it like your grocery store and say, what's in your basket? This is so easy. All you do is have your, like, whoever's with you shopping, take a picture of you in the produce aisle. It's colorful, it looks trendy, and you can talk about how you have nutritional counseling in your office, or you could just say like, hey, this is what I go when I go to the grocery store, because I know that even my friends are like peeking into my basket when I'm at the store. So that's just something that you could do no matter what, if you're a doc or a student. And again, it's super trendy. It'll look good on your feed, and I feel like it'll like open a lot of things that you could talk about depending on what you're really passionate about in practice.
So good. 34 minutes. We're fine. Oh, okay. So thank you for playing along. This was super fun. I think we're going to have to do this again. I'm tempted to keep going, but like we'll, I think that, you know, let me know what you think of this, people. And if you would like to see a reprise of this, because I know even I just listened to you, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. I'm totally going to use that. You're all going to see like a picture of sheslays of me, like in the grocery store, in the produce aisle, like, hello, do you see these beautiful colored peppers behind me? They're a very nice backdrop. Never thought of that.
That's the point of this, you know?
Oh, Savannah, give people your Instagram handle so they can follow you, girl.
Okay, so listen closely, because my last name is very hard to spell. I'm working on, you know, eventually marrying up in the alphabet. So my name is at SAVANNAH, so Savannah with an AH, and then my last name is Z as in zebra, ECHIEL. So follow me there. I'd love to hang out with you guys, get to know you, share my own content with you guys. Now I feel the pressure to like really step up my game this month.
I know. It's like, oh shoot. No, I went out there. But no, a wise person said, like, when you're at, I don't know who it was, but they were wise. So you just need to be like one step ahead of who you're trying to help. We don't need to be like experts, and neither of us are like 10,000 followers, although you're getting close, girl.
Oh, we're getting there.
All right, She Slayers. I hope you loved it. Let me know if you did, and we'll do it again. Being on Savannah. Until next week, guys.